Hey everybody, I am Freddie Flowers, the voice of the Cougars, here with head coach Stuart Floyd and Landon Maynard of Walk On Sports Bistro here in Trussville, Alabama. We want to announce something super exciting. I'm going to turn it over to Coach Floyd to let you know exactly what that is.
Yeah, we want to announce our brand new coaches show that will be filmed every Tuesday night live here at Walk Ons in Trussville.
And we're going to be discussing the game, the players, exciting plays, and the season outlook and the goings-on in 6A R6 and all the happenings of your defending state champion Clay Chalkville Cougars.
Us here at Walk-Ons Trussville, very excited about this coaching show and being a part of the Clay team. So we want to offer a 15% off discount on food to all of Cougar Nation. Just make sure to wear your Cougar colors. Tell the server about you supporting Clay, and we'll be sure to give you that discount.
Yeah, so come join us every Tuesday night for the Big Clay Coaches Show live here at Walk-Ons in Trussville. And as always,
go Cougar!
All right, we are about to get started with our last game of the evening. It is the Ensley Yellow Jackets versus the Mississippi Buckeyes. The Buckeyes, obviously, when you look at them, you think Ohio State. That's exactly how they're dressed. Ensley, white helmets, some white jerseys, some other jerseys. So I guess what it is, their uniforms weren't maybe not quite ready as it's beginning of the season. But they're here together, and that's all that matters. So we're about to get this thing underway. Ensley will receive. So we're about to get underway. Ensley will have the ball. They have elected not to kick. These will be walked. Now, with Ensley, a lot of people are going to say, I see a lot of different helmets. I see a lot of different colors. Ensley is a program that is back on the rise. So disregard those multiple jerseys that you see and just focus on the fact that they are fielding a team of players that are willing to play together and coaches that are wanting them to be successful. Snap a little bit high. Number 23, the ball carrier for Ensley. And there's some hard hitting going on already. Number 19, that's number 15, finishing it off for Mississippi. This looks like it's going to be a banger. So this is going to be interesting. That is black for the Buckeyes. Mississippi showing blitz. Here they come. And looking for room up the middle. That's number 32, and they get him off of his feet. He's going to be stopped at the 40-yard line. And that to be enough to move the sticks for a first down. So we're going to have ourselves a hard-hitting game. One of the Ensley's players are already losing their cool. And the officials are warning them. Number 23 running it again. Number 23, the ball carrier for Ensley. Gain of about 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Yellow Jackets. Ensley lining up. Strong side to the right. To the left. Number 32 picks his lane and his blockers, and he's going to go out of bounds. After he gets across the 50 to the 46-yard line. You could definitely tell which way that run was going, as it was a heavy right. Now they're showing strong right. More of the same. Working that edge. And they're getting chunks of yards at a time. Strong left, strong right. They're working the edges. Now, one of the things you want to keep an eye on is those big men. Ensley does not have a terribly deep bench. Strong right once again. There they go. Number 32, the ball carrier. And he's going to get to the 34-yard line. And right now, Ensley demonstrating their will against the Buckeyes. Looks like we got an unsportsmanlike call. That's going to put the ball at the 19. Now we're looking at strong left. And that's going to grant another 5 yards. As if on this drive, Ensley needed any help. So it'll be 1st and 5 for the Yellow Jackets. There we go, strong left, cuts it back inside. Number 23 continuing to grind it out. And they'll have another 1st down. Number 23 celebrating. Strong left. Once again. AKA a sledgehammer, and this time it doesn't work. Number 2, the ball carrier. Maine's goal to go, 2nd down. It'll be interesting to see how this team from Mississippi responds. Strong formation once again. Gets to the 5-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal to go. Penalty on the play. Takes this all the way back to the 20. And penalties will get you. And this could be huge. It is third down. And we have a timeout on the field. So we're going to take a short break and we'll be right back.
You can live a pain-free life. At M3, we help you move well, live well, and do amazing things.
All right, we're coming out of the timeout, and you know, if you're an Ensley coach, you have got to be sore at the fact that you're at the 5-yard line and now you're at the 20 with 3rd and goal to go. So now you've got shotgun formation. You've got 2 men in the backfield, so you got some extra help. Number 59 coming out with some directions. You still got the strong right. There it is. He's going to try to put it in the air. And that pass is caught. And I'm not sure if he made it into the end zone. Oh, they give it to him. He gets his arm over. So it is a touchdown for Ensley. His arm apparently was enough to break the plane. So they're going to give it to him. But there is a flag on the field. Hold the mustard. So a sideline warning. That goes against Ensley. So apparently now we have a 4th and goal. So he is short. One official signaling touchdown. And a whole lot of salad down there to sort out. So it's 4th and goal. And wow. Just simply wow. Penalties have came back. And there's another flag, and the trash talking just will not cease. And let's see who, and that apparently is against Ensley because they are upset. And that's what it looks like. So the final spot of the ball with that is going to put it at the 20, which is a normal start. Whereas they could have been backed up in the shadow of their own end zone. So let's see what the Mississippi offense does. So we've got 2 wide, shotgun formation, single man in the backfield. Ensley showing blitz. Man goes into motion, gives it number 10, and that play is going to be blown dead before it starts. So the officials are having a discussion. Something went kind of strange. And apparently he went down as he tried to turn and scamper forward. So, well, they're going to reset the ball at the 20. So effectively no gain on the play. And they're replaying first down because they did blow the play dead. So now this all makes sense. Number 10 runs into his own man, and he's going to get to about the 24-yard line. They'll put him at the 23. As the Buckeyes test the waters here in the great state of Alabama. Two wide, man goes into motion, fakes the handoff. Number 4 is going to be wrapped up immediately. Ensley not buying what the Buckeyes are selling. And what what Mississippi should be aware of is the way the ball was driven on them, that it'd be in their best interest to make some hay out of this drive. Third down, 9. 2 wide, and they're going to bring the house. He's asking for a flag, and he doesn't get one. So it's 4th down, and you know they're going to punt it. I mean, I just can't see him doing anything else. So we're under 2 minutes in the first quarter, and we're scoreless. On that first drive, Ensley has no one to blame but themselves with the penalties that occurred. They were running it right down the throats of the Buckeyes when all of a sudden the bottom falls out due to penalties and the ball ends up getting turned over on downs. So now with a short field to work with, the Buckeyes very much aware of the running capability of Ensley. I'd say not much left in the feeling out process from here. Now we're just going to play some football at this point. So we got now they're pointing over at Ensley. So that's a 5-yard walk-off there. And that goes in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Buckeyes are encroaching. Number 19, if he had had his head up, that would have been a surefire tackle. He looks up and he sees the runner going right by him. Had position, but was not paying attention. And that's Porter. So with that, the ball is at the 33-yard line. First down for Ensley. And we have a timeout on the field. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. Ensley once again using their power running game to great effect. Buckeyes not finding an answer, and they throw it up in the air, and they leave a man wide open. He just drifts back there, number 5, completely uncovered. They caught the Buckeyes sleep at the wheel and get on the board first. So concerned about the run that they let the receiver go completely uncovered. Huge mistake. Huge mistake by the Mississippi Buckeyes. But there's a flag, and it's coming back. And it comes way back, and that's the sign of a hold. And what we got. Penalties, again, coming into the forefront. The Buckeyes caught asleep at the wheel. And once again, a score is nullified due to penalties. Number 23 with some angry running. He's going to get back inside the 40 to about the 37-yard line. And so it's second and about 13. Effectively no gain on the play right there. I don't know who that number 23 kid is, but if he keeps running like that and keeps his grades up, he's got a great future ahead of him. So we're at 3rd and 13. And the clock is going to wind on down, and that'll do it for the first quarter. We are scoreless between the Yellow Jackets and the Buckeyes. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
You can live a pain-free life. At M3, we help you move well, live well, and do amazing things.
Fall to your car, report to the press box. I hate for you to be out here late.
We are back. Penalties have been the bane of the Yellow Jackets. The one touchdown they thought they had, I thought myself that he had maybe reached across, but it turns out that he did not. So another opportunity was there, penalties involved. Another opportunity, penalties involved. And here we are, scoreless in the second quarter. And either Mississippi is lucky or Ensley is snake bit at this point. Pass attempt is incomplete, intended for number 2. Number 12 on defense in place. So that's going to bring up 4th down. and makes this kind of interesting because you're at the 36-yard line. And we're going to have another timeout for them to discuss it. So, you know, quick analysis of what's happened. Ensley has come out and they have dominated on the ground. That goes without saying. But they have not been able to take the dominance that they have demonstrated and convert it to points. Penalties have gotten away. Celebrations have gotten away. Emotions have gotten away. There's a number of ways you could describe it. Either way, it has not paid off for the Yellow Jackets. As far as the Buckeyes go, they haven't really gotten anything going on offense, and defensively they have been on their heels. So it's one of those situations where the more you continue to do this, the more you create opportunities for Mississippi to get it together, I guess, if you will, and figure out a way, and it becomes more of a game of the mind than the action on the field. So we'll have to see where this goes as the Buckeyes start this drive at the 20-yard line. So the officials are looking for something from the booth. Zero. Ball carrier for Mississippi. And that is Fields Jr. He will get across the 25 to the 26. Gain of 7 on the play. And it'll bring up second down. There's a flag on the field. Play continues to go. Looks like there's a penalty that's going to go against the Buckeyes. Holding, and that's exactly what it is. So that'll cost them 10 from the spot of the hold. And that's the last thing they needed against that Ensley defense. Number 10, the ball carrier, has some speed, takes off, no one's going to catch him. He is accelerating, and the Mississippi player is gone. There is no laundry on the field. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Look at this. I mean, he finds a seam. There is no holding. Well-blocked players. You can't ask for more than that. Finds the daylight, and he accelerates and demonstrates that they have just as much speed as Ensley does. And they get on the board first, 6-0. Number 4 on the keeper, trying to find his way through, and there's the big tush push, but they blow the whistle, so that's not happening. So once again, those PATs are going to come into play. And it has been a bit windy out there So if they could kick, who knows how that would happen. So the Buckeyes lead 6-0. And like I said earlier, this is one of those cases where you'll look at it and you'll wonder about the penalties and what has happened and how that has come back to possibly bite Ensley in the end. We'll see. We hope that's not one of those cases where you kind of look back at it and say, well, woulda, coulda, shoulda. And that's not necessarily rooting for one side or the other. You just hate to see mistakes like that affect the outcome of the game. But as a team and as a coach, you got to own them. So that's what you have. So Ensley looking strong left. And they're continuing to pound at that Mississippi defense. Number 23 is going to get the workload, it looks like. And boy, you can bet that the Buckeyes know it. Not much happening on that play. Looks like a gain of about 3. Mississippi making the adjustments on the strong side. There they are. Key thing you got to remember, hey, if you can gain 4 yards every time, it keeps the sticks moving. 4 times 3 equals 12, and all you got to have is 10. And that looks like the formula that Ensley is using. Give this Ensley team credit, they haven't been together that long. Number 32, the ball carrier, getting some tough yards. And Ensley looking to grind it out against Mississippi. Uh-oh, this time it doesn't work. Loss of yardage on the play. Mississippi giving the signals to each other. And as I'm watching this, it appears to me that they are trying to get this figured out. Thus far, not getting gashed for the huge amounts of yards that they did to open the contest. And now we've got 5 wide, so things a little bit different here. And that play is going to be blown dead. That's usually a sign of a false start. And that's exactly what it is. False start against Ensley. That's going to cost them another 5 yards in the wrong direction. But you got to give Ensley credit. These boys have not been together. Like, you know, you have teams that are gelled and built over the years, and they play with each other year in and year out and year in and year out. That's not something that this, as I understand it, this Ensley team has. So give them credit for making it this far and performing this well. So they're going to try to put it in the air. They do. That's caught by number 32, and he's going to be wrapped up quickly. So right at the 41-yard line. And that's going to leave them about 12 yards short of a first. Mississippi defense tightening up. That score that got called back when they were asleep at the wheel. Looks like they're not letting that happen again. And there's a blitz. The ball is on the ground. And it's recovered. This is one of those simple, my goodness, wow moments. What a turn of events. I certainly thought the way this was starting out that Ensley was going to be dominating this contest. They had the Buckeyes on their heels. 3:51 remaining in the first half of play. And so the ball being turned over. Mississippi rotating players in and out. Fakes the handoff, has him wide open, and he's underthrown. Zero, the intended receiver, had all kinds of real estate between him and the defender, just an underthrown ball. So that'll bring up second down. Buckeyes looking to strike quickly. And that's number 0. Then they've got that number 10 out there, and both of them are fleet-footed. Zero takes it up the middle, stays on his feet, and he's going to get inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. So a gain of about 3 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 7 for the Mississippi Buckeyes. Apparently I missed a penalty, but that makes it second down. Second and about 12 to be exact. So we have a timeout on the field, and we'll be right back.
Vegas has become one of America's fastest growing cities. Ann Road Animal Hospital welcomes anyone who is committed to practicing the best veterinary medicine. We hold ourselves to the highest of medical standards and remain accountable for ensuring that clients and their pets receive optimal service and care. Visit our website at annroadah.com and apply today.
All right, there's a snap. Zero going around to his right. Turns it up, gives the stiff arm. There's a flag. And usually that's in the area of the tackle, so horse collar tackle. That is 15 yards that Ensley did not need to give to Mississippi. These penalties are turning out to be the ghost that nobody asked for the Yellow Jackets. Number 10 puts it in the air, looking for the fade route. And that is going to be overthrown. So that will bring up second down and 10. The ball is at the 11-yard line. So here comes Mississippi once again, number 0, looking for some room. Tries to break a few tackles, gets inside the 10, and he may go down around the 7-yard line. And Mississippi is going to take another timeout with 1:06 remaining in the first half of play. Mississippi is threatening. And we just got word from the officials, 50 on the time clock. There's a snap. And 0 is going to be caught in the backfield and brought down at the 15-yard line. Clock continues to run. And Ensley is going to take a timeout. All right, this is a huge fourth down. And that's going to go nowhere. And as a result of that play, the ball will be turned over on downs. So the Ensley defense clamps down deep in their own territory. And they avoid potentially being down by 2 scores. Now, here's the hitch, is Mississippi gets the ball back to start the second half. So you have that as well. So clearly a passing situation. There's a snap to give to number 23, obviously. That's what I would do, and there he goes. Tries to cut it back inside. And here's the hitch with that play. Number 23, solid runner, have a player down. That's number 5 for Mississippi. We're going to take an injury timeout. And we'll be right back. That was number 5, it appeared, for Mississippi. He's able to get up under his own power, and that's what we want to see. Number 23 has been the number with Ensley that Mississippi has had to keep their eye on all night. He has given the Buckeyes fits with his running style. And it looks like they're trying to create some space for him. We hadn't seen that strong formation in quite a bit. That pass is caught over the middle. And he's going to get to about the 37, 38-yard line. And they're trying to get things going because there are no timeouts. And that's going to do it. We're going to go to halftime. So we'll see you all in just a bit. Mississippi Buckeyes lead 6-0 over the Ensley Yellow Jackets.
Hey everybody, I am Freddie Flowers, the voice of the Cougars, here with head coach Stuart Floyd and Landon Maynard of Walk On Sports Bistro here in Trussville, Alabama. We want to announce something super exciting. I'm going to turn it over to Coach Floyd to let you know exactly what that is.
Yeah, we want to announce our brand new coaches show that will be filmed every Tuesday night live here at Walk-Ons in Trussville.
And we're going to be discussing the game, the players, exciting plays, and the season outlook and the goings-on in 6A R6 and all the happenings of your defending state champion Clay Chalkville Cougars.
Us here at Walk-Ons Trussville, very excited about this coaching show and being a part of the Clay team. So we want to offer a 15% off discount on food to all of Cougar Nation. Just make sure to wear your Cougar colors. Tell the server about you supporting Clay, and we'll be sure to give you that discount.
Yeah, so come join us every Tuesday night for the Big Clay Coaches Show live here at Walk-Ons in Trussville. And as always,
go Cougars! Hey everybody, I am Freddie Flowers, the voice of the Cougars, here with head coach Stuart Floyd and Landon Maynard of Walk On Sports Bistro here in Trussville, Alabama. We want to announce something super exciting. I'm going to turn it over to Coach Floyd to let you know exactly what that is.
Yeah, we want to announce our brand new coaches show that will be filmed every Tuesday night live here at Walk-Ons in Trussville.
And we're going to be discussing the game, the players, exciting plays, and the season outlook and the goings-on in 6A R6 and all the happenings of your defending state champion Clay Chalkville Cougars.
Us here at Walk-Ons Trussville, very excited about this coaching show and being a part of the Clay team. So we want to offer a 15% off discount on food to all of Cougar Nation. Just make sure to wear your Cougar colors. Tell the server about you supporting Clay, and we'll be sure to give you that discount.
Yeah, so come join us every Tuesday night for the Big Clay Coaches Show live here at Walk-Ons in Trussville. And as always,
go Cougars!
Vegas has become one of America's fastest growing cities. Anrod Animal Hospital welcomes anyone who is committed to practicing the best veterinary medicine. We hold ourselves to the highest of medical standards and remain accountable for ensuring that clients and their pets receive optimal service and care. Visit our website at anrodah.com and apply today.
Welcome, everybody. This is Freddie Flowers, the voice of the Clay Chalkville Cougars. We want you to join us for the Magic City Smoke Youth Tournament Championship this Sunday at Carver High School, gates opening at 8 a.m. Come out and see some exciting youth football and the future of the game tomorrow. Find out who wants the smoke. Hey everybody, I am Freddie Flowers, the voice of the Cougars, here with head coach Stuart Floyd and Landon Maynard of Walk On Sports Bistro here in Trussville, Alabama. We want to announce something super exciting. I'm going to turn it over to Coach Floyd to let you know exactly what that is.
Yeah, we want to announce our brand new coaches show that will be filmed every Tuesday night live here at Walk On in Trussville.
And we're going to be discussing the game, the players, exciting plays, and the season outlook and the goings-on in 6A R6 and all the happenings of your defending state champion Chalkville Cougars.
Us here at Walk On Trussville, very excited about this coaching show and being a part of the Clay team. So we want to offer a 15% off discount on food to all of Cougar Nation. Just make sure to wear your Cougar colors. Tell the server about you supporting Clay, and we'll be sure to give you that discount.
Come join us every Tuesday night for the Big Clay Coaches Show live here at Walk-Ons in Trussville. And as always,
go Cougar!
All right, we are back coming into the second half of play. The players are taking the field. Final game of the day, final half of the day. Let's get in a quick recap of the games that were here with Moxie Media Productions and CW Athletics championship games. From 5U, the Municipal Raiders of Mobile took the victory over the Huffman Hurricanes 38-0. The Bessemer Tigers 6U defeated the Tarrant City Ducks 42-7. The Mob Squad out of Nashville got a hard-fought victory over the Municipal Raiders 8U out of Mobile 13-7. The Huffman Hurricane 10U took a defeat to the Bessemer 10U Tigers 12-0. And right now we are sitting 6-0 with the Mississippi Buckeyes leading the Ensley Yellow Jackets 6-0. It's been a great tournament. Multiple teams across the Southeast have been involved. You couldn't beat it for great football action this weekend. Moxie Media Productions glad to partner with CW Athletics to bring you this event via Facebook and YouTube. So make sure you share, hit that like button, ring that bell. I'm Freddie Flowers, glad to be with you today. Overall, you know, I've done this for a long time, still the voice of the 6A champion Clay Chalkville Cougars. but it's fun watching these youth because this is the future, as well as those that I've gotten to see in high school and got to see matriculate on to college. And there's a whole lot of talent out on this field today. So as I stated, Mississippi starts out with the ball first. And they get it to him. Number 10 turns on the Jets. And just like that, to start the second half, he is gone. There is a flag on the field. That's coming back. Hold your horses. And when the smoke clears, no pun intended, there is a flag on the field. And they had too many players on the field, so you had a substitution violation. Now, the Buckeyes find themselves in a bad way due to a penalty. And I'm not sure if that was a substitution issue or not, because that is a 15-yarder. So that had to be a personal foul. So, yeah. Doesn't seem to bother them much because they got right back to the 20-yard line. They started going right up the middle. So it's 2nd and 20. And they chunked off 5, which gives them some more room to operate. They've got trips into formation. And the Ensley defense answers the bell. Number 4 has to come off the field. So the Ensley defense avoiding disaster due to a mistake, and what could turn out to be a huge one by the Buckeyes. Because they have got some speedsters over there and don't appear to be afraid to use them. And there's 0 and there's 10 lined up. False start against the Buckeyes. So now Mississippi is beginning to implode on themselves. Are we potentially looking at a tale of 2 halves here? There's a quick throw. And that one was all set to be an interception. The intended receiver, number 10. Quarterback had to get rid of it faster than he intended. So now it is 4th down. And just like that, and this ball is going to be punted for sure. So the officials will walk this one off. And they're going to give Ensley a short field to work with. As they take over at the 40-yard line. Very sloppy start to the second half by the Mississippi squad. And if you think about it, they were sniffing the end zone at the end of the first half, got the ball to start the second half. That's an opportunity right there to be up by multiple scores, but they're not. We're here 6-0. Ensley, shotgun formation, looks to put it in the air, but has to get out of there. And I thought that ball would come loose. He was stretching for extra yardage. You got to be careful with that. So the ball will be placed at the 41-yard line. That'll bring up second down. Got to be careful when reaching for the extra yards. That's how you get that ball swatted out of there. Now let's see who's lurking about. Shotgun formation, there's a whistle. And there we got the false start, so 5 yards are marked off on that. So we have a 2nd and 14. So same play setup. And trying to fly and make the big hit, number 5 whiffs the tackle. And there's a helmet shot. Defenseless player. I think that's going to tack on 15. Number 5, and trying to make what they tend to call the kill shot, if you will, completely whiffs a tackling opportunity. And he points at the head. There it is. I knew that's exactly what that was. But number 5 completely whiffs a potential tackle, and the extra yardage is gained. Then on top of that, you get the headshot, so that's going to tack on an extra 15. So that's going to put the ball at the 17-yard line. And Ensley has got to be feeling good about their scoring opportunities here. But you know, they turnabout's fair play. And right now, Mississippi's giving it to them. So let's see what Ensley comes up with. There's number 23 back there. You better believe they see him. So you got coaches on the field. Number 4, who got banged up earlier. He's been a key player, especially defensively. We'll see how that plays out. They knew number 23 was coming. Here he goes. They were waiting on him. He's going to get to the 15-yard line. And we have an equipment malfunction, so he'll have to come off the field after losing his helmet. Number 99 coming in. So number 23s lurking about there. There they are, strong left, going back to running what they brung. That play is blown dead. And they're counting Ensley players now. There were, everything was copacetic. It appeared. So now it is second and about 13. There's number 23. Number 19 tries to get him. Not a whole lot happening on that play. Ball gets to the 19-yard line, brings up third down. And this third down is going to be crucial. Four minutes remaining in the third quarter of play. Setup is strong right. Going with the direct snap. Here comes number 32, trying to find some room out there. There is a flag, and that is a surefire sign of a hold. There it is. Or blocking the back. Once again, just when you think you get your get out of jail free card, in the game of Monopoly, you find out that it's been sold from under you and you got a penalty. And look at those Ensley players right there. You could tell, hands on their hips. These players are tired. Got school in the morning. They have had a long evening. Now they're in a passing situation for sure. So we got four wide. He puts it up. And that pass is broken up. The intended receiver, number 1. Number 32 was in the neighborhood, but it wasn't going that far. So this is about as huge a fourth down as you could possibly get in a game like this, because now everything counts. Of course, you start a game and you say everything counts, but you talk about more so than ever, it certainly does now as the clock continues to wind and the game moves forward. Puts it up deep. And that pass is broken up. Intended receiver number 2, and the ball is going to be turned over on downs. So penalties once again come into play, affecting the scheme and the progress of the teams. We have just crossed the 9 p.m. threshold. And it's starting to show on the field with these kids. There's a quick out to number 0, who has some jets. He's still on his feet, and he runs the tightrope, and he's still going, and gone. Let's look at that replay, because there was nothing that indicated that he went out of bounds. Watch him run this tightrope. It slows down a little bit. Watch that. He stays on the tightrope, and he does not step out of bounds. We are watching the replay. That is a score all day, no laundry on the field. That guy has been a problem along with number 10. Touchdown for the Buckeyes. And oftentimes in games like this, as it gets late and it goes on, you try to find out where the dam is going to break. And we may have just found it. But there's a lot of football left to play. A lot's going to be hanging on this conversion. Number 7 slides on in. So
1 or 2, ref.
And we're waiting for the official confirmation. If it's 1 or 2 points. So it is a 1-point conversion. Got an unsportsmanlike conduct. Looks to be against. We'll find out who that's against. I could not make it out because it could be excessive celebration. So this goes against Mississippi, as I suspected, with the celebration. So Ensley is lined up at the 45-yard line. Go to put it in the air. Looking to go deep. And that is picked off by Mississippi. There were 3 defenders in the area. And if you're air traffic control, there was nowhere for that ball to land but a red jersey. And that is unfortunate for the Yellow Jackets. So the Buckeyes will take over at the 40-yard line. And we're getting our game clock synced. That pass falls incomplete. we're still in the third quarter. A little over 2 minutes remaining. And another pass is completed to number 7, who gets across the 50. They'll get to the 48-yard line. And that's going to move the sticks. It'll be a first down for the Buckeyes. Buckeyes feeling like they've got Ensley on their heels. 7 goes into motion, 15 and 10 follow, and there's the flag. And I'm honestly not shocked with that kind of movement. A little bit too much going on there, resulting in the penalty. Number 4 back in the game, and he is going to barrel his way back across the 50, and he's going to get to the 47-yard line. So we're getting down to about a minute in the third quarter. Number 4 running again, hitting the accelerator. And he's going to get to the 35-yard line. And that's going to move the chains. And they have got the Yellow Jackets on their heels now with the running game, where the Yellow Jackets were effectively running through the Buckeyes with their running game at one point. There's a snap, there's the toss, and Ensley answers the bell. Number 32 and number 23 respectively. Not a surprise at those two numbers getting the work put in. Huge loss on the play of 7 yards. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. So we'll be right back. We're going to try to put a bow tie on this thing. Back in a minute. All right. We are back as we get ready to close this contest out. We are entering the fourth quarter. Big tackle for a huge loss just a second ago. Ensley defense refusing to just get marched on. Breaks free, throws it down, and he caught it. Number 7. And as Haynes after a huge tackle for loss, gets the quarterback in their grip. He slips away, puts it on a rope, and now you got a 3rd and very much manageable. Number 4 finds his way to the first down, and the chains will move. He gets to the 20-yard line. So the whistle's called to start the clock. Mississippi looking to put a cap on this to put it out of reach. The high toss, number 4 spinning his way out of a tackle. He's going to get to the 10, and that's going to move the sticks, and it'll be 1st and goal to go for the Buckeyes. We've got an injured player on the field. We'll be right back. Player able to come off under his own power. That's what we always want to see, because at the end of the day, the safety of the kids is what's utmost. Nonetheless, Mississippi driving down the field. There's the toss to number 4 once again. He turns on the Jets, goes bowling almost, and he's going to get to the 1-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and goal to go for the Buckeyes. And Ensley at this point does not seem to have an answer. Mississippi putting together a sustained drive, chewing up clock. And number 4 has been doing the majority of the damage on this drive. And number 4 hops across the goal line. So right now, as it stands, pending the conversion, it is 19-0. So looking at the spot where the conversion is being done from, you can do it from the 3 or you can do it from the 5. That actually determines how many points you get from the 5. You get 2. From the 3, you get 1. Number 10 looks to take it over there, and he bowls his way. That's number 40. And it is 20-0. With 6:08 remaining in the contest. And the boys from Mississippi are looking to have an enjoyable ride home. So it looks like we're getting ready to go to a hot clock based on the information we are receiving from the field. So this clock will continue to run once it is started. And no worries, our clocks may be a little bit out of sync, but that's okay. We're having a few communication issues between the field and the box. It happens. Clock continues to run regardless, and what matters is that when the whistle blows is when the official says it is. So Ensley is at the 40-yard line. First down. Looking to avoid a shutout. Miscommunication on the handoff. Number 19. And that is Porter. We'll get credit for that stop. Loss of yardage will put the ball at the 32-yard line. We've had a great slate of games today. CW Athletics has put on a whale of an event. Moxie Media proud to be a part of it. I'm Freddie Flowers Jr., the voice of Moxie Media Productions and the voice of the 6A champion Clay Chalkville Cougars. Beauclair Jr., number 5, involved on that stop. Ball at the 29-yard line. It is third down. And about 21 for Ensley. Low snap. And that ball is still rolling. And Mississippi has it. And looking at the Ensley player sitting on the ground sums it all up. They came out of the gate dominating, running the ball down the throats of the Buckeyes. Penalties resulted in missed scoring opportunities. The half, 6-0. Ensley stops Mississippi, but cannot make hay out of the stop. And now you see the celebration beginning as they are winding this one down, and they are going to go ahead and let the clock run out and call it. At this point, there's no need to have the kids go any further and risk someone getting hurt. These kids still have a whole season to play as we wrap up this tournament. But that Ensley squad should hold their head high. They are going to be great. Take the lessons learned from this one and be able to move forward. So for a quick recap, let me grab my seat here and go over a few things on what we saw today. We had a great tournament, number 1. Well put together. Many teams participated. It came down with these 5. So as a quick recap, starting with the 5U that we had today, the Huffman Hurricanes go down to the Municipal Raiders out of Mobile, 38-0. Then our 6U Bessemer Tigers go down to the Tarrant City Ducks, 42-7. In what I would consider the game of the day, the Municipal Raiders go down to the Mob Squad out of Nashville, 13-7. Huffman's 10U Hurricanes go down to the Bessemer 10U Tigers, 12-0. And just as you saw a second ago, 20-0, the Ensley Yellow Jackets go down to the Mississippi Buckeyes. So you had some teams out of state that came in and performed well and got victories. You had some teams that were very familiar with each other, homegrown, in Huffman 10U and Bessemer 10U, who know each other very well. A preview of the season to come in their respective leagues. What more could you ask for? CW Athletics put on a well of an event. Moxie Media Productions, happy to be a part of it. I'm Freddie Flowers, the voice of Moxie Media Productions and the 6A champion Clay Chalkville Cougars. Great event, great time. May have been a long day, but it was worth every minute of it. Thank you for being a part of today's events. When you go back and watch it, make sure you share, hit that like button, ring that bell. Moxie Media Productions is going to be out there. Be on the lookout for us. We'll see you somewhere on the field. Have a great evening and good night.